What's going on, guys? You're with Logitech. Welcome to my Pokemon Fire Red Omega Egglocke version. I know I'm super excited, and I'm super psyched to know that you guys can play along with me. A link down in the description will take you to everything you need, from the save file to the ROM to the emulator to a list of all the nicknames for every single Pokemon in this game, with 7 boxes full of Pokemon for you guys, submitted by you guys. And we're going to start this series off, episode 1, by hatching the very first Pokemon in this entire series, which is going to be freaking awesome. And I don't know which Pokemon to do, because we do have 7 boxes worth. I decided not to go, normally in my Egglocks, I often have a box full of just starter Pokemon. I decided not to do that. We're just going to be hatching one of your guys' Pokemon. And I'm going to be using a random number generator, and I forgot to get that open. 1 second. So we're going to be using a random number generator to get these Pokemon. The first one is going to come from box number 7. I think there's actually only like 4 Pokemon in box number 7, so I'll have to be careful about the number here. Yeah, there's only 4 Pokemon, so box number 7, Pokemon number 4, the very last Pokemon submitted before the deadline, is going to be our starter Pokemon, and it's going to be exchanged for our Egglocke. That's pretty cool. Like, it would be cool, I guess, if like the very first egg submitted, which I actually don't remember what the very first egg submitted was. I do know that there's only 1 Caterpie in this entire thing, and I wish I could... Pichu. Okay. That's just marvelous. Thank you guys so much. And this Pichu is going to be nicknamed Rapid. Awesome. Actually, I think I know this person. I'm almost positive there's a subscribed to me named Rapid Pikachu, because that name sounds so very familiar. Well, you just had your Pokemon as our starter. We are going to level it up to level 6. Maybe it'll have something really cool. Also, the save file does come with 999 rare candies, and if you do need more rare candies, you can find them in the PC. Just go to like your personal PC where the items are stored and stuff. You want to earn Tail Whip, so you already have 4 moves. What do you have? Okay, I take it back. You're not too bad after all. I mean, you're Pichu, so you're still kind of bad, but you're a little bit better now that I know that. So, not Egglocke, thank you for the very short adventure you went on with us. We're going to store all of our voucher Pokemon here in the box, and we're going to just continue this Let's Play by going to catch... Actually, do we have Pokeballs yet? I don't think we do. I think we have to go do the parcel stuff first. And we don't have running shoes, because this game was really dumb and decided not to give them to you until after you beat the first gym. And I don't want to spam the speed button a lot, but I've been making YouTube videos for almost 7 years now, like 6.5 years. I started in like November 2008. I've been doing Pokemon videos for over 3 years now. And today, I had a very odd sensation, a sensation I haven't felt in a very long time. I felt nervous about recording. Like, I normally don't really feel nervous. I usually feel relatively confident in myself. Like, I'll make a Pokemon video. Apparently I'm talented at this stuff and just rambling to myself. Today I felt really nervous because my original Fire Red Omega series is a series very highly held in the community. Like, a lot of people say that was like one of their favorite Nuzlocks. Like, most people say that the Explorers the Sky Let's Play I did was like the best series I ever did, but Fire Red Omega as well as like Emerald Randomizer are often held up there as like the favorite among my fan base. So the fact that I'm doing a throwback to that, like I'm doing a quote unquote sequel to that, it's put so much pressure on me. Like, oh my god, do I still have it? Do I have the ability to be entertained? Also, I forgot to, actually I did not, I will go edit this because I just realized I haven't posted this video yet. In the file, in the link that will take you to where you can download a save file, there's also a program there called A-Save. You can use that program to change your player character. So you can be a female if you want to, you can change the name so you don't have to be Hardy. I don't believe you can change the rival's name, unfortunately, so you're stuck with Yidra because I'm a very bad person. I'm sorry, guys. I was panicking when I was just starting up the game. I had no idea what to name myself. I was freaking out. Did we already battle Blue? Yidra? Green? Silver? This isn't Silver. Every time I say Blue, everybody gets on me for saying Green. And it's Blue in America, okay? Yes, I realize it's Green in Japan. He's always been known as Blue in America. And, normally, okay, change the topics really quickly because that's a very thing I do very often. Normally, I start my Nuzlocks as soon as you start the game. I don't start them once you get Pokeballs. I've switched back and forth a lot, but the more often rule I do is it starts as soon as you start the game. Because this is an Egglocke and I want to hatch as many of your guys' eggs as possible, we are going to start it right now that we have Pokeballs. So, any encounters we had on Route 1 pretty much didn't count until now, and this is simply so I could hatch more of your guys' Pokemon and hope I could actually, you know, catch this thing. And it's going to be really awkward if this Rattata just gets like a super crit and just... Oh my god, how am I going to touch this thing? Starting to see the downside to having super overpowered moves. Of course it is a Pichu, so I can honestly probably T-Bolt something and it won't die. Can I risk it? I am 2 levels, I have 3 levels higher. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball and hope we catch it, because I don't. Can a Rattata live at Volt Tackle? Can a Rattata live a giant lightning bolt striking down from the heavens and crushing its head? Doesn't matter now. Okay, problem solved. Dude, we do have one tiny problem here where Pokemon in 3rd generation hatch at level 5, and Pokemon in this game, like that Rattata, is level 3. So at the beginning of the game, we are gonna have Pokemon that are hatching at a higher level than when we catch them. I don't really think that's a problem because it's 2 levels. It's not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal anyways. I don't know if we're going to be taking on our rival yet, because I do remember our rival carries like 2 level 9 Pokemon, and I think his starter is going to be Egglocke, which is... Wait, what is our ability? Do we have static? Yeah, we have static. Okay. Egglocke probably... Actually, Egglocke might have Karate Chop already, so we can't... Like, Egglocke probably can't really touch us. We can't really touch Egglocke though, but what we can touch is yet another Pokemon. So let's go to our random number generator and hatch a Pokemon from box number 1. Pokemon number, if this is number 1, I'm going to be so pissed. Pokemon number 11. Okay, that is right over here. Also, if you guys put eggs on your Pokemon for some really... Oh, that's right. I just realized, not Egglocke should be over in box 7, because we put the Pokemon where we hatch them to, like, say, hey, you're exchanged for this because you're a useless voucher. Woo! Pokemon, actually, I will look at the name afterwards because I want to be completely surprised, because sometimes the nickname does give away what the Pokemon is going to be, but... What was I saying before I got distracted? What was I saying? I don't remember. Anyways, apparently it couldn't have been too important, because our Pokemon is going to be... Ooh, Ralts, the 2nd most common submitted Pokemon to this Egglocke, I believe. The 1st most common, if you're curious, was Cubones, of all things. That really caught me off guard. But this Pokemon is going to be named Glint. What a cute little nickname. I like it. G-L-I-N-T. Okay, do you have any interesting moves for us? Because you'll be really good against the Zubat that our rival will have. Oh my god, I love you guys so much. And some of you might be thinking this is a bit overpowered. If you're thinking that, please be very upset with yourself, because you apparently don't know what Fire Red Omega is. Fire Red Omega is one of the most terrifying hacks in existence, at least in my opinion. I have Nuzlocked this hack before. I lost, I believe, at Lance. I think I lost at Lance. I don't think I made it to the champion. So that was really devastating. And I did a versus of this game, but that was a nightmare. That was just an absolute horrible experience. Ooh, I could probably Iron Tail you. Yeah, you took that relatively well. And you got paralyzed. Okay, that's good. I'm sorry if it's just speed run. I'm going to try not to use the speed run too much in the overworld, because it does, as I say as I immediately use it, I feel it rushes the game too much. I don't really care, because I'm not really playing this game for the story, because Fire Red and Leaf Green... I'm about to piss off all the Gen 1ers. Fire Red and Leaf Green, in my opinion, have the weakest stories in the entire Pokemon series. I'm not sorry for saying that. I am not sorry either of the fact that we're going to hatch Pokemon out of box 4. Pokemon number 25. Awesome. Okay. Box 4, 25. I believe is this one right down here. Oh, I remember what I was going to say now. If you guys included items on your Pokemon, it is kind of useless, because the item does not, like, eggs can't hold items, so it just, poof, disappears. I'm sorry if I burst your bubble there, but yeah, it basically no longer exists. I appreciate the thought of trying to include an item. Like, I know, see, the thing that's gonna be something difficult is some people request, like, sent in EVs. I think, no, one person sent an EV requested to be turned into a Vaporeon. Ooh, Dratini! Very nice. And this Dratini is gonna be nicknamed Serpent. Okay. The bad thing is Dratini is gonna be basically useless until, like, the end of the game, because Dratini and Dragonair are extremely not great Pokemon. Like, Dragonair has some use. Dratini's just kinda but it is a level 6 though, because that I won't bother, it's just one level. Don't expect Dratini to get a ton of use, unfortunately. Like, I would love to use Dratini. I love Dragonite. Dragonite's freaking awesome, but see, people send in these dragon types like, man, you're gonna love this. This is gonna be the best thing ever. Dratini, Bagon, Dragonair, to a certain extent Shogun, they're just, like, useless. Trapinch is not useless. Trapinch is freaking awesome. So if you send in a Trapinch, more power to you. That makes me super, oh, that did a lot of damage. Really? You just get paralyzed anyways? Oh, okay. Can you take a T-Bolt? I know you can take an Iron Tail because you resist that. Wow, you don't resist it, but you took it either way. That works. Weird, that scares me. Let's just hope we catch you now because I don't want to have to deal with your freaking... Like, if you ever, like, crossed Karate Chop or something... Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God. This could go badly. Oh, that went very badly. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, okay, okay. I got myself in a really awkward position here. I can't lose already. My defense is 7, 10, 10... Okay, you guys have a slightly better chance of taking this, I suppose? Sort of. Man, I really wish you weren't paralyzed, because Will would be really useful right now. But I resist Karate Chop. If you have Karate Chop, I will resist that, and Scratch shouldn't do that much. Where you freaking monkey... God Mankeys. Actually, I remember, like, a few videos ago, I don't remember what video it was, but I decided to, like, something Mankey is gonna be a curse word from now on. And that seems really fitting right now. Frickin' Mankeys. Woo! Alright, we're almost over. We got the Mankey. Almost lost our first Pokemon. This Nuzlocke has been off to Egglocke has been off to a very, very bad start so far. But as I was saying earlier, like, I've just been so nervous about this, and I haven't been nervous about a recording in so long. Like, after all the experience I have, people always ask me questions like, how do you not feel nervous? How do you just randomly ramble and talk to yourself? I don't know, I just do it. It just feels natural to me. And today's like, it still feels natural to me, don't get me wrong, but today's just different. Like, there's so much nervous because I feel like I have so much to live up to, and I don't feel like I can. But what I can do is generate our next Pokemon, which is going to be box number 1, Pokemon number 13. Okay, so we're staying pretty close to box number, to our Rattata there. This egg is going to give us, oh my god, please, what do I want? I need a water or a grass type. Very, very badly. A water... I need both, because Brock has counters to water types and counters to grass types. Because he has a Vulpix, which counters the grass types, and he has an Ammonite, which kind of counters the water types. So, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Like, I gotta get something for Brock. Luckily, I think we have, like, 4 more chances of hatching Pokemon before we get to Brock. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing to get Pokemon yet. Really? Really, guys? Okay, okay. I actually have to have some respect for this, because there's actually backstory to this Pokemon. This is Yorick. A while back, I did a Pokemon Leaf Green live Nuzlocke over on my Twitch.tv channel, and in that, I had a Weedle, and that was named after one of my Twitch followers named Yorick, who also happens to be a subscriber on Twitch, which you should totally subscribe on Twitch, it's really cool. And that, like, Yorick... There's another person in my stream who later became a moderator named Red Fire Freak, and she's an artist and was drawing doodles of my live stream. And she was drawing how this poor Weedle wanted nothing more than to be loved by me, and it painted itself up like a Caterpie, and it was so heartbreaking. Like, it was so heartwarming too. Like, it just really made me want to love this Weedle, which is a very hard thing to do, is make me want to actually enjoy a Weedle. Ooh, that's right, you give me the fishing rod, sir. Do you give me it? Do we skip this? No, you're gonna show me. Okay. But as this Weedle, like, grew, I actually started to care about this Weedle. Later Kakuna and later Beedrill was actually a very useful member of my team. I cared about a Weedle because of the lore that was built around this Weedle, how it so desperately wanted to be loved by me, how it tried to change into a Caterpie just so that I would love it, and it was the most... Like, we created lore around a Pokemon, which is something very similar to what we did in my Leaf Green Egglocke, where we took these Pokemon and basically created characters for them, and people started role-playing as them. It's very similar to that to a certain extent. And Yorick the Weedle, later on a Beedrill, is the only Beedrill Weedle line I will ever love. So, the fact that we hatch Yorick makes me very happy. I will gladly accept that. So, won't complain about having a Weedle. Am I going to use it? Probably not, to be completely honest, because if this was 6th generation, I would be all over a Beedrill. Beedrill kind of sucks prior to 5th generation. Maybe to a certain extent it's useful in 4th generation, but like, it doesn't get Poison Stab, it doesn't, or a Poison Jab, it doesn't get freaking U-Turn, it doesn't get anything decent really, it's just kind of there, unfortunately. And I think its best move is like Twin Needle. Ooh, I need to go get more Pokemon. Pokeballs, please don't give me any problems, Mr. Hoppit. Moonshoes, stay in my Pokeballs. Awesome, thank you. I'm sorry this episode has been just nothing but hatching. I realize nothing super intense has been going on, but there's also, that's basically going to be the first episode of like any Egglocke you watch, because there's a ton of routes once you start the series. Also, I am using the speed button walking around the overworld here because I'm just getting so fed up of not having to choose, and I want to try to get this part over with. We get into Viridian Forest. I don't know how far we're going to be going in today's episode, but I do know we're going to actually get another Pokemon. This is going to be out of box number 7. Okay, again, Pokemon number 2. At this rate, box number 7 is not going to have very many Pokemon left. I trying to remember like what the final few Pokemon were, and I got nothing. But hopefully it's a water or a grass type. That's all I need at this point, is a water or a grass type. And it's going to be... Please give me something good. Please give me something useful. Water type! Sweet! It's not the best because I don't actually think... I think Shelter like doesn't learn any water type moves because... But it's going to be nicknamed Femina. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. F-E-M-I-N-A? Femina? I mean, I don't want a replay of my Emerald Egglocke where I pronounced Kurama wrong the entire time. I still think it should be Kurama. Oh, let's actually take a look at this shelter because it may be super awesome. That also reminded me I need to go buy Pokeballs. Ooh, Bubble Beam. I will take it. I was kind of hoping there's like the off chance you had Surf or something, but Bubble Beam can be useful too. So, oh my god, I have to decide what I want to buy because I don't have a lot of money. I definitely need... I'm going to bring a few antidotes. I'm going to get 3 antidotes because freaking Weedles everywhere. I gotta spend my money wisely here. 5 Pokeballs, and because we only need Viridian Forest is the only place we're gonna be catching Pokemon before we get to Pewter, and I think we can battle our rival up until we face Brock. I don't remember at what point you hit that that your rival just disappears, but I'm definitely not ready to take him on yet. I have nothing to battle Elekid with, and that's scaring me. No, I can't, and he's like level 9. We're gonna go head into Viridian Forest right now. We could always head back later. Like, we could just come back here, start the next episode by battling our rival or something. I don't... Oh, you're the guy. You're the girl that gives me Trico. But I already got a Pokemon here. I'm sorry, I got a Pokemon here. I want to take the gift Pokemon because it means more Pokemon I can hatch that you guys submitted. But that's also kind of breaking the rules, so I'm sorry. I wish we could. I really, really wish we could, but we won't. We won't take the gift Pokemon. And it doesn't really matter that we're not getting a Trico. Oh, a Surskit! Look at you being all completely useless and crap. I'm going to regret saying that. You're going to get a crit, and you're going to kill my Pichu. It was a joke. Please don't kill me. I just want to catch you. Aren't Surskits like supposed to be super rare? I don't know what their catch rate are in Fire Red Omega. Really? Oh my god, now I actually have to switch out, because you could potentially kill me. But I can go into Serpent, because I resist, like, your one move, so try me. I'm actually suddenly really glad I have Serpent. Although, is Shelter an Ice type yet? Because if that's the case, wouldn't I quad resist Water type moves? Hello? Well, when I said this as a throwback, I didn't mean we were going to start getting interruptions again. But, I have no idea what happened when I wasn't paying attention. I didn't do any moves besides, like, that move finished, but that was pretty much where things ended. If we could catch this thing, thank you. That was wonderful. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got completely taken out of the zone now because I had phone calls I had to go on and everything just got messed up. I was only gone like 4 minutes or so. Looking at the timer on the recording, it feels like so much longer. It feels like I was gone about an hour. So, like, I'm completely out of my mojo now. I don't know what to do. I'm very bad at this stuff. Actually, I like to think I'm relatively decent. I know what we should do, and that is hatch yet another Pokemon. And this Pokemon is going to come from box number 7. I promise I'm doing a random number generator. Pokemon number 2. Okay, never mind. We got our very first duplicate. Alright, let's try again. Box number 1. Glad we're getting a ton of variety today. Pokemon number 9. Okay, so it's been 9, 11, 13. That has been like the Pokemon we've got so far. And so this is 7, 8, 9. This has been a very weird day for our eggs so far. Like, either they're coming from box 7 or they're going in a pattern in box number 1. It's ridiculous. But the final egg hatched in today's episode is going to be... Hey Blue, how are you? Good. Good. For those of you who haven't seen my videos in a while, that's Stuff Fox. Her name is Blue. She's pretty cool. Well, this is weird. Are you just not gonna hatch? Alright, well, after all of that, and it's still a long time to hatch, I'm assuming something's a little iffy with that egg. So we're gonna try again, get box number, if it's 7, I swear to God, box number 4, Pokemon number 1. So the very first Pokemon, I'm sorry, Mankey, you're not gonna get your chance to shine. And I will go place that in, like, the corrupted egg, because that should have definitely hatched by now. That was really weird. Now we gotta make a corrupted egg box. Let's just make it 11. Because 11 is a weird number. Please hatch for me. Please be a nice egg. Mr. Egg. Mr. Egg. I promise I'm not gonna eat you for breakfast if you hatch. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Our final Pokemon in today's episode is going to be... Oh my god, I swear to God, this is a Helen Keller pun. Please don't be. Please don't be. Did I just... no, don't be, don't be, don't be. It's Helen. Spizzles is going to be so happy. We have Helen, the Hoot Hoot. So, at the end of the first episode, you can see a team on the side. Let's take a look at them. This is our team. We have Rapid the Pichu, Glint the Ralts, Serpent the Dratini, Yarrick the Weedle, the only cool Weedle there's ever been, Femina the Shelter, and Helen the Hoot Hoot. We can... Actually, I'm not going to say Pallet is a place we can go catch Pokemon because we got our starter there. I don't think there's any other places we can catch Pokemon until we get to Pewter. I'm more than likely going to do some training before the next episode, and we'll start the next episode off by battling our rival, which once again I remind you guys that you can take on this game as well. The save file is down in the description. Also, I completely forgot to say this, for the next 12 days, I believe by the time this video is going up, we have a special Team Caterpie shirt for sale, drawn by, did I mention Silver earlier? I don't actually, no, that was a different video. Either way, drawn by my friend Silver the Twilight, the official Team Caterpie artist, is available just for the next 12 days. I make absolutely no profit off this, so it's the lowest possible price you can get it on, because I don't think I should make a profit to give you guys awesome Team Caterpie support. So yeah, but until then, I'm Marty Tegio. Thank you guys very much for checking out the very first video of my Pokemon Fire Red Omega Egglocke. If you enjoyed and you're new to my channel, feel free to, I don't know, buy me a cake, because subscribing is overrated. That said, still subscribe, because that's cool too. Bye.